Hello everyone, it's Friday once again, so you know what that means. It's time for another top 10. This week, there's been a lot of AI stuff. I've read so many articles on AI, it's unbelievable. I don't know if I should be Ralphing, I don't know what agents I should be using, it's absolutely crazy. But in between all that, I managed to find 10 good posts that are kind of in the Laravel and PHP space. So let's kick that off. First up, we've got a post by myself. This was a fun little post. I had an idea. I wanted to scratch that itch, so I went about and I put together a little proof of concept of using Pest4's browser testing suite without a framework that we could then use to test a QA environment for an old application that was running in a legacy framework, not Laravel. It was quite nice to kind of go through and get this running, and it kind of gives me ideas for potentially how we can work with clients that might have these kind of old applications like Cake PHP 2 applications that they don't want to upgrade and they want to perhaps rebuild, and they're not set up for testing, or they want to just work on fixing problems. So this gives us a way to do that. So yeah, it's quite a nice little post. It was fun doing, and if you've thought about doing it before, I'll kind of go through the steps for you to do that. And then next up, we have Yunus here, who has got another article in his Flaky Test Chronicles. In fact, he's got 3. So if you've read the first 3, I suggest you go in and check out the next 3. Well written, and there's certainly, if you write tests, there's going to be things here that I know you've come across. So yeah, give them a read. Next up then, we've got Matthias with his post on web development is fun again. Now, he goes on here that these feelings that I've had as well, where web development is changing so fast. I remember back in the day when I started, you had tables, you had style tags, and that was really it. Now you've got CSS, you've got new bundlers every week, you've got pipelines, you've got all these things, new JavaScript frameworks that seem to be released every other day. So it really makes it difficult to, first of all, stay on top, but also to actually become really good at using these things. So he kind of talks about then how he's been able to kind of level that playing field by using AI. Now AI, again, has come along leaps and bounds, and for some reason, the last 6 weeks it just seems to have gone mental. So yeah, he goes through here how he's using Claude to help him kind of bring that enjoyment back to his development. So yeah, if you're kind of starting to use AI, or you're kind of feeling the drain of web development, give this one a read. There might be some things here you can take away. Next up, we've got Misha. Now, he's put together a Claude Code sub-agent here that reviews your code as Taylor Otwell. So kind of using Taylor Otwell's philosophies. So this was a fun little thing. We one of the team installed this on a project and run it, and yeah, there was some really interesting responses from the agent. So if you ever wanted Taylor to review your code and you're using Claude Code, go and grab this agent and run it against your code and see what happens. I think I'll make you laugh, in a good way, of course. And then next up, we've got Ben. So here Ben talks about the best vibe coding stacks for 2026. I don't really like that word vibe coding anymore. I mean, I think when AI is used properly with proper developers, it can really achieve some great things, and I'm seeing that a lot more. Particularly, like I said, over the last couple of weeks, there's some amazing things being rolled out. So I think we need to kind of move away from that vibe coding and come up with something new for when it's been done in the right way. But here Ben talks about how Laravel is a great framework to use, a stack to use for when using AI, because it's opinionated, because it's got these opinionated defaults. It eliminates a lot of those kind of issues that AI might have, and also tools like Laravel Boost really help guide those AI agents. So yeah, if you're jumping into AI and you need to kind of step through thing, this is a good post. It kind of goes into some detail on why Laravel's a good stack for this. So I'd give that a read. Next up then is Ludwig with his next episode in a series of modular monolith in Laravel. So another video where he walks through kind of developing Laravel in a modular way, like this Laravel application, and he kind of talks about the client module here, how how doing HTTP requests, using the database, how to structure controllers, those kind of things. So if you are thinking about building a modular app like this, I know in the past we've seen some framework, some CMSs in Laravel that use this modular approach. Give this video a watch, and also don't forget to watch the first video as well. Next up then is Roberto. Now everyone loves a good conference, and there's so many conferences going on throughout the year. So he's put together an essential list here of PHP conferences for the year ahead. There's some good ones here, some that we're going to be going to as Jump 24. So, for instance, Laracon EU, we're going to be going to that. If you're there, come over and say hello. PHP UK conference, we've been to that before in the past. It's another good conference. So if you're in the UK, go and check that out. And of course, then you've got like Laravel Live UK, which is another great Laravel conference. So if there's anything there that you spot, you should be heading out to those conferences, get to meet other developers, talk about cool things in the development world. And, like I said, it's the networking for us that is the really, really great bit about going to conferences. Next up, it's Misha again with a package he released lately called Laravel Altitude. Now, this is a package that works alongside Claude Code. It's an opinionated Claude Code agent. So he has put together a bunch of kind of guideline rules for the tool stack, so Livewire, Flux, Filament, Pest, and Reverb. So if you're using any of these tools day to day and you're using Claude Code and you use Laravel Boost, get this package installed. It's really going to help those your AI agents write better code that's going to be more in line with what you'd expect to see from the Laravel world. Next up then, we've got Tony with his next video in the series that he's putting together. So here he talks about using Spatsy's role and permissions package to bring that into an Inertia, React, and Laravel app. Now, if you're looking to add roles, permissions to your application, the Spatsy package has plenty of flexibility and is a really good tool, really good package to use. So Tony goes through here how to implement that. Particularly, it's an interesting one with the inertia concept there, to make sure you're not kind of giving away any kind of information that shouldn't be given away to the front end. And then finally, we've got Povlas. Now, you all might know Povlas from Laravel Daily, but alongside that, he's been doing some great work with his other channel called AI Coding Daily, where he spends a lot of time going through, looking at models, looking at like things that are getting released all the time, like for instance Ralph is the thing at the moment, and in this video he is basically going through he is looking at OpenSpec, so a spec driven development, and he goes about using that tool. He also discusses other tools in the space as well and shows some of the prompts that they use for Laravel projects. So again, if you're getting into AI and you want to look at spec-driven development, give this video a watch. Don't forget as well to check out his other channels, because there's other videos on the channel. He's got so many other AI videos on there. The guy's just doing so much stuff in this space right now. And don't forget to join his Substack as well. So that's it for this week. I'd just like to say a big thanks for watching and reading the post. Hopefully there was something that you might find interesting. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And I look forward to seeing you again next week.